Alright, so we're going to show how to transfer files off of a JASIC onto a web supervisor or your engineering tool. The most common scenario for this is when you have a JASIC and you do a station backup, or you transfer a station copy or something, and you got the station. Even if you do all files when you transfer it or do a backup, it does not copy the modules. So the modules are a separate deal that are installed when the core software is installed, or you can install them later too. But if you're trying to run it and you take it off of a JASIC and you put it on your engineering tool, and in the module, there's a module that's required that is not in your engineering tool that was on the JASIC will have a dependency on that, and it won't open unless you have that actual module. You get a runtime error that says missing this module, and it'll actually tell you the module name. So if you run it and you get a module name, write down, and there could be more than one. Unfortunately, it does not tell you that, yes, there are 5 modules that do it. What you can do is look at a dependency, and we'll look at that in a minute. But right now, actually, let's go ahead and look at it. We'll look at dependency. So if you go here, go into Application Director, hit OK. If you have it loaded in your Application Director, like let's say this one, Demo Web Soup Old, you can click over here and say Verify Software, and it'll actually load the module information needed that's required for it, so you can see a list of modules. And it takes a minute, so we'll see what it does. This one should have all the modules there. I don't think I have any in here right now that are missing modules, but it says all software is required by station. So if it doesn't, it'll tell you which modules you need to get, so you can have a full list instead of doing one by one by one. So I'm going to hit OK there. But basically, to do a transfer, you're just going to go to your platform of the JASIC. You do have to be locally connected to the JASIC to get this information, or you can do a remote connection, but either way, you have to have a live connection to the JASIC. File transfer client. And here you see I got files on this computer, and I've got files on 192.168.1.14, which is my JASIC. But it's in the wrong directory, so if you click the little change directory button, and it automatically defaults to the user's home. We don't need the user's home. I want to go to System Home, Modules. I'll actually double click on Modules, and then we should get a list of modules. Yeah, there we go. So we got a list of modules here. Same thing here. I don't want to save this in that directory. I want to save it to my modules directory. So I'm going to back out of that. I'm going to go into System Home and Modules. So now here's a list of all the modules on my machine. Here's a list of all the modules that are on the JASIC itself. And for instance, if I wanted to do the ASIC-RT jar, I could hit it, click on it, click over, and it's asking me if I want to replace existing. If you don't have one already over here, you just click OK and do next. I don't really want to replace it right now, but if you just hit yes, actually I'm going to say no, and then it went through and transfer complete. It'll do the same thing if you hit yes, or once you transfer it over, it'll actually copy it to your engineering tool on your PC. Then you can launch, once you do that for all the jar files you're missing or all the modules, then you can launch it and open your station.